there is the good will, there is the permissible will of God, and then there is the perfect will of God. The perfect will of God. The perfect will of God is God's will for your life. There are things God will permit for you and I to do. There are things God will allow, but it is not His perfect will. For example, we normally say what we say. God will use our mess for what? Messages. We will say, God turned what the enemy meant for what? Evil, for our good. Some of those things are the permissive will of God. Some of those things, God did not ask us to sin. He did not make us to sin. But because He's a good God, He's able to use our mess for a message. So there are times you may see somebody, like I share my testimony, how I said I used to be addicted to alcohol. I used to fornicate. I went to jail. Do you know that was not God's will for my life? That was not God's will. However, God permit those things and still use those things for testimony. But there was pain and suffering involved. That was not God's perfect will. The Bible said, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may be able to know what is the good, acceptable, and perfect will of God.